Hi, welcome on the stream with a bit more of a delay. I'm sorry, my grandma came over. And also, I will do a bit of a shorter writing practice because I have only one sheet of paper. I forgot to check that, check the state of my paper, and I didn't print anymore. And also, I will have to actually buy more paper because I don't have a lot. I'm running out just of the like plain paper in general, printer paper. And yeah, also I got a delivery today and I have finally new ink and also a pen holder. Sadly, I don't have the nibs, so like this is not actual dip pen yet, because nibs I ordered out of I ordered from a different store and they will arrive, I believe, on Thursday, or at least they should arrive on Thursday. But I like this feels so nice. This is very light and quite long. It feels so nice in the hand that I want nibs. I want to try it out right now. But sadly, I will have to wait quite a bit longer. Okay, let's start the writing practice. Starting with the usual continuous ovals. And another line. Okay, and now 160 beats per minute, and a bit louder because I'm less used to that kind of tempo. Okay, 6 ovals and capital A. Maybe one more in here. I feel like I'm getting closer to the actual proper shape as in here. Still not perfect because like at least in here this is supposed to be a sharp start like this and then turn. I have trouble to do that even slowly. And without ovals, like without ovals first. Okay, here. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next page. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Maybe one more in here. I think I'm like gripping a pen a bit too much, too hard. I can feel that my hand is getting a bit tense. It should be a very loose grip. And that would conclude today's practice, because I ran out of paper. Yeah, this is done. Let's start the continuation of the knitting. This goes in here. This goes in here. Okay, so I ended on row number 110, and now I'm supposed to reduce, looks like the second one in here. So it will be the column right after this connection. Okay, a bit closer. Closer and manual focus. Okay. So let's continue. Maybe a bit higher, more centered. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it was supposed to be this column. So now working back. Wait, if I do this, so this is a purl stitch, I go around and out in here, and this stays in the front. So purl stitch from the front, now knit stitch from the back, knit stitch, knit stitch, purl stitch, another purl, and let's see now. So I have 5 stitches in here. I want to reduce this down to 4, so I will make a stitch over those two. I feel like I've done something wrong in here. Maybe this is supposed to be also from the front. Maybe I'm supposed, like when unknitting stuff, maybe I'm supposed to pick everything from the front. Maybe that's a bit too close. Let's do it like that. Okay, next needle. Out of focus. And that's another row, or actually the first row today. And I forgot to reduce the one stitch in here. So looks like we have to work back. Okay, and that will be 1, 2, and this will be 3. And 4. Okay, now the other side. Next row. This feels very loose. I feel like it's becoming more loose. I will try to keep the yarn a bit tighter and at the beginning. Another row. This still feels very loose. I have no idea what is the reason. It seems that the more I try to push this together and to pull this together with the yarn, the looser it gets. How is it? I had a delivery today and I have new ink. This time it's a bit of a bigger bottle than the last time. 2 times bigger, roughly 2 times bigger. And also I got a pen holder or a, I think it's called pen holder or maybe a nib holder, probably pen holder. Or just a holder, I don't know. Anyway, I received that in the package and it feels so nice. I don't have the actual nibs yet because I ordered them out from a different store, and they will get delivered, I believe, on Thursday, at least according to the like estimated time of delivery. But I would like to have them right now because this feels so nice. It feels so nice in a hand. It's very light, quite very thin, quite long. And I would like to try it out. Like how does it actually feel to write with it? And also I have a new ink, not only this one, because this is the new bottle of the same ink I had previously, but I also have a bottle of like completely new ink from a different manufacturer and slightly different color, completely different color. Well, it is still dark ink, it's a dark blue, and I would like to see how it actually looks like what's the actual color on paper, because you can't really judge it that easily from just the bottle. And I don't want to empty my current pen, like my fountain pen, just to check the color. I would have to empty it completely and then actually flash off the existing ink, and that feels like a pain. And also it's quite time consuming. And I do actually intend to use a dip pen as my normal everyday pen. I think my father doesn't know that I ordered a pen, a dip pen. So I wonder how will he react when and the event that he would give me some documents to sign, and I will just grab my dip pen and dip it in the inkwell. It will probably take some time after there would be an event like that, because it really doesn't really happen that often. But sometimes there are some documents like that I have to sign because I'm like co-owner or something, or things like that. or maybe when I would have to write some kind of note, like, I don't know, write down some numbers. Like a license plate, for example. I would also use the dip pen for that. And it's a shame that I didn't bring the other ink, because it has quite an interesting bottle. I don't remember what the company was called, but the bottle of that other ink is like a square base, and it has a bit more glass in the front. Like the opening is offset slightly, and there is a valley in here in the front, so that you are able to put down your pen like this, and it stays on the bottle. Quite a nice design feature. It was actually the main reason why I chose this one in particular. Okay, front here. So yeah, those are the things that I already bought and received, but there are also things that I still haven't buy, like the silk for the quilting for the dressing gown. I was looking for some silk because I wanted to make these fronts or like the lapels and the cuffs on the sleeves. There is this quilting, there is supposed to be the quilting, and I wanted to make it out of silk because I think that was like the standard fabric for that, and I couldn't find any silk, any silk that I would want, because I want just plain brown silk. And it was already quite difficult to find any plain silk in general, like with the proper finish, because it has to be like very smooth surface without any kind of texture, and at least not any kind of texture visible with naked eye. And then also it shouldn't be very shiny, shouldn't have any kind of noticeable sheen, and it should be fairly, like, maybe not super thick, but it shouldn't be translucent in any way. So yeah, I believe the silk twill would be the best for that as a type of fabric. And it was already quite hard, very hard even, to find like a monocolor silk twill without any sort of printing, and I wasn't able to find any brown silk, like any brown silk twill at all. So I think I will have to settle for something else, some other kind of fabric, some kind of cotton probably. quite sad. But you know, there, I have to make it out of something. I can't just put off that project forever. So I have to make some compromises. Finding materials for all of those sewing projects is so hard. Wherever I look, there is only polyester everywhere. Oh, I forgot to mark another row in here on my note. Never settle. I have to. Like if I wouldn't settle for some compromises, for some for alternatives, then I wouldn't be able to do anything. Because I'm not gonna make my own silk. Material acquisition is one of my favorite things in business. It's one of my least favorite things in my projects. It's often it's like the hardest part of doing a project, because like the fabrics for that, or the like materials in general, sometimes also some like accessories or stuff, it's just so not available. Seems like nobody is producing that stuff anymore. If I wasn't settling for alternatives, then I wouldn't have a lot of my current clothes. Maybe I wouldn't have any clothes. Why not just order it from Japan? Too expensive. I'm not looking outside of EU. I'm not going to look outside of EU. I can't afford ordering something with the delivery costs being more expensive than the fabric itself. Fabric is already very expensive. So yeah, after the stream I will look for some cotton alternatives, or look through some cotton alternatives. Maybe I will find something that will be kind of suitable. That will look acceptably. And then I will still have to find some cord for all of the those fancy details, for the frog closures and stuff. Wait, did I miss why are you aren't ordering real silk? Because I can't find any. Like, I was looking through a lot of like offers, and I can't find any brown silk twill with matte finish, because I want like brown, I think, or like some brown adjacent color for the lapels, and then it has to be solid color, and it has to be like the texture and all. It has to be suitable for quilting, for that kind of purpose, and then it should be fairly matte. It shouldn't be very shiny, because that's not the kind of look that that a dressing gown would typically have. So it has to be fairly matte, solid brown twill, silk twill, and I just can't find anything like that. There was one offer, and like I could find one offer in Czech Republic, I believe, and it was it looked good, but it's permanently out of stock, and there is just nothing else. There are some silk twills in other colors, but nothing brown. And even when some shop does actually have some silk twills in offer, it's usually like 3 different colors or so. I sent you that link to a Japanese company selling silk. Are they selling silk fabric? Because I'm not talking about silk thread. I'm talking about silk fabric. And also I expect that that delivery costs would be very expensive. So that's just no-go from the start. I'm already quite afraid of just the fabric cost itself. Sewing would be so nice if I could just let someone else deal with all of the fabric finding and ordering and paying for delivery. But sadly, it's not so easy. Sadly, I have to find everything myself and suffer doing that. Okay, that's another row. Can you dye silk fabric when it's already in the fabric form? You can obviously dye the like individual threads. Well, like you can dye silk before anything, before weaving. But is it okay to dye it when it's like actual fabric? In terms of like looks? Well, would it turn out okay? Because if yes, then maybe, definitely not for this project, but maybe in the future I will try to just buy some white silk twill and dye it myself. Because I could actually find white silk twill. That could be cool, yeah. I expect that it should be fine because, you know, there are those like printed fabrics, and it's definitely done after it's in the fabric shape, in the fabric form, because nobody is like weaving it so precisely. At least I expect that nobody is weaving it so precisely that you can dye the fibers beforehand. I would expect that it's definitely being woven before and then dyed. So maybe it would be fine to just dye the fabric myself. It would be quite a nice skill to have. It would increase my independence. I wouldn't be at least as much dependent on what's available in stores. Because, you know, I would still have to buy like the actual fabric, but at least it wouldn't have to be the correct color. I wonder how it would affect the finish. Like, you know, some silks are more shiny, or just some fabrics. In general, some fabrics are more shiny, some fabrics are more matte, and so on. I wonder if the finish like that would have to be somehow redone after dyeing process, or it would just like keep it would keep those characteristics. So after dyeing, it would still be shiny or matte. I have to look into that a bit more. But definitely not for this project. I don't want to do it too elaborate, or I don't want any project to be too elaborate, because if it's gonna be, if I would try to make it perfect on the first try, so elaborate, like every single part correctly and so on, and then it would just never be done. I would just keep stalling forever, because I don't have all of the necessary materials, all of the necessary tools probably, and so on. So yeah, I can't never settle. I have to settle quite often. Settle for compromises. Because without compromises there would be no progress. And probably no content. Although I could go always the Clickspring route and make a video out of every single little thing I do, because he does always like instead of doing a video about making a cloak, for example, he does video about making a screw, making a nut, making another screw, and so on, making some like knurling on the on some kind of thumb screw. Oh, this was not correct. This was not correct and even incorrect. Yeah, front, here, around. And that's another row. And maybe I will go that route, at least partially. Like, for example, for the dressing gown, I will have to make frog closures. So maybe I will do a separate video for making the frog closures. I talk so much about making this video, making that video, and I haven't done a single video yet. Or at least I haven't completed a single video yet. Everything just stays on the disk, partially done. I'm not really, at least I don't think I'm really planning anything for tomorrow. It's gonna be my day off as always, and I don't think I want to do anything around the house, any kind of renovation or stuff. So maybe I will try to dedicate most of the day for actually finishing the script. And then maybe at the end of the week, this week, I will record the voiceover and then finish the editing, and maybe if everything goes according to the plan, well, probably won't, but if it would, then maybe next week I will actually upload the video about the spats. Okay, maybe now it's not too bad. Not super horrible in terms of looseness of this. Ad starting soon. Take a break, play some Eve with me? No, I don't want to take a break. I mean, I do want to take a break, I would. But if I was doing what I want, then I wouldn't be doing anything. I would just be sitting on a chair, watching some trash TV shows. Like, more time I would have, more lower my standards would be just to watch anything. And yeah, I wouldn't be doing any progress in anything. So I do have to do stuff that I don't want to do, like writing a script. And I do definitely need a script, like a lot. It is one of the most important things I have to do right now, because I need to start a YouTube channel. I do have to have a YouTube channel, but I have to finally start. Oh, there is an ad. I will wait a bit. And that was another row. Okay, the ads should be over. Yeah, I was saying that I do need this script. Like, this is one of the most important things I have to do. In the like around this time and the current period of time, because I need to finally start making some YouTube videos, actually uploading YouTube videos, not just collecting footage, because I need some sources of self-promotion. Otherwise I'm gonna be stuck at less than 10 viewers forever, and at a very extremely low revenue. And I can't have a very extremely low revenue, because this is just not sustainable. Often, not every month, but often I'm spending actually more money that I'm making. And it's not a total loss, because all those money that I'm spending goes towards projects that I get to use afterwards, like clothes and stuff. But still, it's I do actually need some source of money. So earning so little is not very sustainable. Not sustainable at all. So yeah, I do have to make videos, and I have to share them on places like Reddit and other like online communities, and then upload some pictures to Instagram. And hopefully all of that would result in more viewers, like I did once with some Reddit post. But in actually a bit more sustainable way. Not just one big search. More long-lasting way. So yeah, to sum everything up, I sadly have to work because I need money. And avoiding getting a job requires surprisingly big amount of work. And I can't even become like an average, lazy, unemployed person, because I'm too qualified for that. because you know, and here at least there are a lot of people who like register with the this like governmental job finding organization, job finding office, and then they don't this office doesn't find actually any job for those people, so they are stuck with unemployment, and they get some benefits from the government for like compensation for being unemployed. They get of the like health insurance and some very small amount of money for actually living. And I can't get that because I'm too qualified. So when I registered to that kind of office, I immediately get phone calls with all of the job offers. I know because I was registered in that office for like a year before I started the university. And I remember like experiences of other people that they registered for that kind of office, and they didn't get any kind of offers for a couple of months, and I registered and I got an offer after a couple of days, and then another offer and another offer. So yeah, I'm too qualified for being unemployed. So what do you want to do for work then? This. I I want to keep covering all of my expenses out of streaming. But for that, for this to be actually sustainable in the long run, I need more viewers. Not a huge amount of viewers. I think like probably even a 50 viewers would be enough to cover my very basic expenses. Because I like probably even more than enough. I don't have I don't spend a lot of money. Even now I can cover all of my food and part of my bills. I can cover health insurance. I can cover all of the all of the smaller bills, like for example phone bills, and covering my my VPN service and VPS service for my email and things like that. Some other stuff, but I wouldn't be able to afford electricity bills, for example. If I had to pay all of that alone, if I had to pay all of that myself. And it would be better if I was able to afford that. So yeah, the work I have to do to get more money is to do more self-promotion and get more viewers. And for that I need YouTube videos. So I need to write a script and then record a voiceover and then finish editing the video and then actually upload the video and then share it on Reddit and share some snippet photos on Instagram and to do other stuff. Like actually I don't know any other stuff. That's my plan for now. Like my entire plan. And gas bills for heating and electricity bills are the worst right now, because stuff like water bills, there are a lot of those like smaller bills, like water supply and things like that, but those are not very big amounts. I'm pretty sure I would be able to afford all of them, to cover all of them. But not electricity bills. Electricity is expensive. I mean, we do have solar panels right now, so like over a year after summer, the bills should get significantly lower, probably going into the negative amounts, because the negative amount would accumulate over summer. But still, then you have to pay actual how do you call those? Like payments. You have to pay for. You have to pay for actual payments for the loan for the solar panels. So it's still a fairly significant expense. You need to start trading into other people's streams to grow faster. Yeah, it would provide some growth, but I think I'm pretty sure going with promotion on other platforms would bring better results. And also, like, rating is also not that easy, because I have to actually know all other streamers. I have to check out other streams, and that takes time. I think doing stuff like YouTube videos, sharing stuff on Reddit and things like that is much better use of efforts. Because, like, let's say I'm raiding someone with I don't know, 20 viewers, 50 viewers, and then like there are 20 viewers watching that person, so I won't get won't like won't get more viewers, more potential viewers than 20. And with one Reddit post, I can get I think last time with some Reddit post, I got like 100 followers. And also having YouTube channels with having a YouTube channel with a lot of videos would create maybe not consistent, but like longer lasting source of like influx of new viewers, because the videos would be getting discovered by new people, and then they would find out about the stream and potentially come over to check it out. I know that I should rate other people. Like I agree that it would be beneficial, but I don't know. I can never get around to actually doing some research on other channels. Like what are other channels that are like in a similar kind of category, like yeah, this is the same category, similar kind of crafts, similar content, because I don't really want to rate just random people that I don't know. It kind of feels a bit responsible for that. Like if other streamer wouldn't be a very nice person, I would feel responsible for like kind of recommending that other streamer. I think you are overthinking this. I'm overthinking everything. Always. I think partially it's just my personality preventing me from raiding other people. I'm not a very like community forward person. I don't really. I mean, it's fine for people gathering in here around my stream, but I don't want. I don't really have a desire to gather around other communities. Like I do have Discord account, and I'm not a part of any kind of server, any kind of community on Discord. Same with Matrix. Like recently, my friend was asking if he should give me a link to some Matrix community, like a local community, like you know, one of those hacker spaces. And I said that no, thank you, because I don't really have any desire to communicate with other people. What? I didn't notice. Notice what? That I don't like to communicate with people? Okay, that was another row. Like as I said, it's fine if people are coming in here, but I don't maybe not don't want to, but I don't have a desire. Like I mean, I'm not completely opposed to it, but I also don't feel particularly like happy or excited about going somewhere else. It's fine when people visit me, but I don't want to visit other people. And that being said, I should still raid someone sometime in the future. Someday, finally. Or like just start raiding people in general, not raid just once. I saw happy ones. What? What's the time? Normally it would be time that I would start playing Minecraft around this time. but because I was a bit late today, I mean more late than usual, I think I will still keep going and do 10 rows again as on the previous days. I have a brain twitch. That's an interesting typo, just spelling the words completely backwards. And that kind of shows how horrible English is, because like so was backwards, but they sound nothing alike. The sounds each word consists of are completely different. Like so doesn't sound like was backwards. And another section. And that's another row. We're almost there. knit stitch, and now purl stitches. And that was the end of the row. One more and I will have full 10 rows. Deca row, you could say. And in total I have over a hectare row. I do want to dedicate more time to my entire online activity, but I also still have one room renovation to do. So I have to start it pretty soon and then hopefully finish it pretty early. Also pretty soon. I was saying that I want to just tear down all of the existing plaster and replace it with drywall, because dealing with this existing plaster is just horrible. It takes so much time. Everything is so uneven, and yeah, it seems that it's like less work when dealing with existing plaster, but it always ends up being actually more work, because you have to deal with all the unevenness. Like nothing works out correctly. You want to attach some molding and it doesn't match. There are gaps everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely just tear everything down and replace everything with drywall. Seems like more work, but it will definitely be less work in the long run and like the scope of the entire renovation. So I have to finally measure the room and decide how much like framing profiles, like those metal profiles I need. Metal, because in here it's usually done with metal. I know that in US you I think typically would frame all of the walls with wood, but in here, at least from my experience, what I saw when looking at the renovations other people are doing, it's typically metal profiles, like aluminum profiles, I think. Am I using the correct word? Like profile? You know, those long pieces, like U-shaped pieces from the cross section, and L-shaped and so on. I think those are called profiles. I can hear in Polish they are called profile. I believe in English it's the same. All those profiles will be quite costly, probably. Like I think I heard that they are one of the most expensive things one of the most expensive parts, most expensive materials when dealing with drywall. So yeah, the entire thing will be probably quite pricey, but it will be faster. And you know, there is this this diagram that something can be done with renovations, something can be done cheaply, fast and well, and you can choose two. So I'm always choosing something being done well, and And last time I chose something being done cheaply. Now I think I'm gonna choose being done fast. Or at least I will talk about this with my grandma. I think she would prefer, because she covers all of the costs. And I think like this time she's already tired of all of the renovations, and she would prefer also to choose well and fast instead of cheap. And even if I had to pay for those profiles myself, I think it still would be beneficial to go that route, because it's like dealing with something else than drywall would take me a lot, like really lots of time, and that would be time that like I would have to sacrifice time that I would otherwise spend on increasing my revenue. Or at least according to the plan. There is definitely a problem with my motivation with making all of those videos that I'm planning, because this is something that I'm supposed to do off stream, and the maybe not entire point of streaming, but a big part of the reason why I started streaming is to have more motivation to to stop myself from procrastinating from all the time, to limit my procrastination. And when I'm not streaming, when I'm supposed to take care of the videos, I don't have don't have the stream to motivate me to actually do it. So I'm procrastinating again. Okay, this goes in here, and yeah, that was 10th row. This is 120. And this will be the final ultimate reduction. And now all of them should be 4 stitches. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably the one I have to reduce. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where is 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what? Wait, which one was that? It was in the front. Third one from the front. And the front is in here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, all of these stitches apart from these two, or all of the columns apart from these two, are 4 stitches in width. And looks like that means it's gonna be pretty much the entire calf part of the sock. So pretty soon I will be doing the heel in here, probably somewhere in here. And I will have to figure out how to do a heel. So yeah, that's it. That's enough knitting. Done. And then Minecraft. Prism launcher. Something like this. Yeah, this should be good, I think. Get rid of the light, get rid of this. Turn off the light. Mouse. Apart from gaming, actually maybe I will wait until this loads. And it was Super Shift M? Yeah. No? Okay. Yeah. I don't remember the key bindings at all. M? No? Okay, now... yeah, this can stay in here. Apart from gaming, this is the only thing I have to use a mouse for. So when I'm starting streaming, I have to press those two buttons, and when I do press those to turn on the stream, I just put my mouse away and I don't touch it until I start playing Minecraft. And if I'm not playing Minecraft on a particular day, then I don't touch the mouse at all. If there was like a possibility to assign keyboard shortcut to that, I wouldn't need a mouse at all, and that would be quite nice, quite great. Maybe the camera should go a bit lower, like a degree lower. I expect that this will probably be too low, right? Maybe not. Maybe this is fine. And what was I doing yesterday? I was thinking, not yesterday at the end of the stream, but just in general, that I should probably make some like surface level mob spawner. There is this dreadful dirt. Dreadful dirt spawns more hostile mobs. Will ignite in daylight will ignite in daylight if exposed to the sky. Light level 5 or above stops hostile mob spawns. And how do I make it? Yeah, this doesn't have a recipe. Rotten egg creates 5x5 dreadful dirt. And this doesn't have any information on it. 5x5 dreadful dirt. Maybe there is some quest. Hopefully. Enter to combat? No. Mining, Tinker's Construct. Mining? Whatever. What is this? Dripstone Caves. Storage, fast travel, difficulty modes and and progression. And think about farming mobs. What is this? Challenges? No. No. What was that from? Mob grinding utilities? It's not on the lesson here. Mechanism, Ender.io, space exploration. So yeah, looks like there is nothing in the quest book. What is this? Kitty slippers. I already have a pair of those. Anything in here? Living flame. I will have to finally make this. It's a very rare item that can be found in jungle temples. Killing crazed villager in mansion. I will have to find a jungle. Anything in here? Chronically unemployed. Sounds like me. and nothing in here. Okay, the village sign. Yeah, nothing in quest book. What is this? Already eaten. And kitty sleepers. This goes into the system. Okay, what was I doing last time? Still don't know. Looks this is not done. Okay, I haven't finished the columns in here, so I need more zinc. And did I actually collect zinc? Or do I have to go to the cave? I do have some zinc. What? Zinc. What's happening? One block. Three ingots. Is there maybe something in here? No. One ingot. 6. And in here. Okay, how about this chest? There is some zinc in here. And this, I believe, I'm supposed to wash. Or washing as this chest. This goes in here. Control K. Doesn't work in this grid. Control K. Maybe I should clean up this area a bit. First of all, break. Wait, can I pick them up? Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. I was just breaking them all of the time. Can I make something of them? Ooh. I think I wasted a lot of possibly good materials. Probably not very good. Still. I wonder what is the actual time range for this. Like, what are the days that those boxes spawn in? And one in here. Now I can compress those into 3 medium boxes, and this I can compress into large box, and I can't do anything with large box. It doesn't show a loot table or anything. I think I will keep this. I will wait for the large box. Okay, this is not ready yet. Ooh. Now it's ready. Let's sleep. Here. Compress this. And yeah, I have a couple of stacks now. Get rid of this and this. And maybe this single ingot. How many walls do I need? Maybe 2 stacks should be enough for now. And then cobblestone bricks. Some more cobblestone. Goes into here. Bricks, craft all. This goes into the offhand. Don't want to do this. Okay, and where are they missing? And here. Maybe I should install this mod that makes the mounts translucent myself. Because having this hippogriff in front of me is quite annoying. Much more annoying than the sound of wings flapping. And also I do finally have to decide how I want to do the entrance. Because it obviously can't just stay as a hole like this. And such a small hole on top of that. Okay, everything is good now. All of those deep slate bricks take out 1 block above. Yeah, everything looks consistent. And then I was thinking about no plan here. I was thinking about doing terracotta shingles. Doing terracotta shingles. Clay shingles. Oh right, I can color this with something, shingles. Still, I think I want to do... what are the colors of terracotta? Something fairly light, maybe gray terracotta? I don't want black stone, as I was checking out with this other roofing material. Gray. Is it that brown? That gray looks quite brown. But still, I think I do want to check it out. Cyan? Maybe cyan? This is light blue, this is cyan. Huh. I will check both of them. Cyan and gray. Which one is gray again? Black. This is gray. Okay, first of all, I of course need terracotta itself. So some clay. Where is clay? I do have a tiny bit of clay. I should probably increase the size of this. It is voiding the excess, and I think it's voiding too much. Like the buffer is not big enough. This goes in here. And now I can go back to the base. I should probably do even a temporary pathway in here, just to be able to move more easily. Okay, and in here, first of all, I don't think I need all of this zinc. Don't need this in the offhand. Zinc goes in here, cobblestone bricks in here. And then all this clay. This goes into here, I think. Pretty sure this goes into blasting. Yeah, bulk blasting. And then I need gray dye and cyan dye. Gray. Wait, this is light gray. Is there a difference? Mystical gray flower. Light gray petal. And cyan. Mystical cyan. Yeah, this is gray petal. And cyan petal. Bone. Maybe half of it. And how can I make bone meal out of it? Wait, can I make bone meal? This goes into just in crafting table into 9 bone meal. Can I make bones? Bone. How much bone meal do I get from bones? This goes into 3 bone meal. 1 bone into 3 bone meal. Okay, looks like bone blocks are not that much better than just bones. But anyway, I can't do anything else with them, so into the crusher. Wait, did I just destroy them? They weren't supposed to go into the crusher. I think they are gone. Can I put anything else? Just to check if it goes through. Cobblestone. One cobblestone. Yeah, this goes through, so bone blocks are gone. Small oversight. Wither bone. Can I make maybe bone meal out of this? This goes into 3 bone meal. And nothing else. Wait, what was that? Something about strays? Dropped from strays. Okay, and gray. I think I need to finally make some dye factory with all of those mystical flowers. It should be very easy to do if this is the method of producing dye. Okay, this can maybe half of it I will convert to petals and then dye in this way, just in the crafting grid. Terracotta blocks are probably done. And let's see. This is the one option. And this is the other. How do they look? Yeah, I probably want to compare them on the actual building. Gray is definitely brown, and cyan is gray. How does it look like? Maybe with cyan? Or actually gray, that also doesn't look that horrible. Maybe. But first I want to know how can I make shingles out of it. Shingles. So I need this architect's cutter. This looks fairly easy. Now shingles. Maybe I need to just put stuff in here. Some blocks and then select shingles. Yeah, I do want probably some planks. Maybe spruce. Spruce. That's not a lot of spruce. Any other wood? Log. I have mandrill. Maybe mandrill wouldn't be that horrible. Okay, so this goes in here, shingles. I'll support. Okay, cyan terracotta shingles. And then this, gray terracotta shingles. And if that is the option, I think I want to try out a lot of them, a lot of different materials. Not just like standard ones. Looks like I can do pretty much any kind of stone. I can already see that this looks too uniform. Yeah, very uniform. The texture, like the structure itself, is fairly nice with those 3 layers. But color looks too flat. I didn't want to do this. Okay, so what would be the options for shingles out of all the materials? How do I search for text? Stone. Hold Control. Stone bricks. Too many tags. Item tags, main colonies. Yeah, definitely too many tags. Soundstone. Stone. Control. Forge normal stone. Forge stone. Forge stone. Looks like that's not the way I want to look for tags. Server, client. Is there some guide? Search. Mod name. Tooltips. Search advanced tooltips. Tooltip search mode. And hash is the prefix. Oh, tag. This is separate from the tooltip. So I'm supposed to use a dollar sign. Dollar sign. Forge. Stone. No. Just stone. That doesn't seem to work. Like all clocks definitely shouldn't have tag stone. Unless it's in the mod name, maybe? Do I really have to look for everything manually? Okay, what are the options for cobbled deep slate? Don't need that anymore. Shingles. Cobbled deep slate in here. There are no options for cobbled deep slate. Limestone maybe? Gravel? I expect that there would be nothing for... Oh, so maybe that was the problem. I want deep slate again. No, still nothing. Limestone, nothing. Okay, what about smelted deep slate? Just the deep slate. Anything shingle-like? Maybe this? Let's try this. So this would be the surface, and for the support I want some dark wood. Is there no spruce in here? Still no spruce. Well, that contains the spruce, but no saplings. Well, if I'm here... Semi-auto crossbow, interesting. Garlic bread, garlic, alchemical fire, burns indefinitely. Okay, could be useful. Blocks of gold, potion of oblivion, reset skills and consume. Could be also useful. What's in here? Some more garlic bread, alchemical fire, iron, case study. And this is probably some lore. I will read that later. Alchemical cocktail. No idea what that is. This is probably empty. Yeah, empty. Just for decoration. And here some food, steak, some more new food, old food, old food. And what is this? Garlic diffuser. Oh, I thought that this was some pillager outpost, but this is vampire hunter place. Okay, but still searching for some spruce. What is this? Okay, a chest. Some ender pearls. Chess piece figure, rope, black lotus. What was that? Tile fragment. But no idea what that is. Maybe something useful. And this is empty. What is this? Oh, this is Arsenal place. Explorer's Warp Scroll. Okay. And codex entry. Actually, I don't need rope. Mana regen. This could be useful. Birch. Looks like a village. This, I believe, is like witch wood. Witch hazel log. Witch hazel. Weeping Witch Forest. Still no spruce. What is this? This is Sika. Aleki's nifty ships. I will have to look into it someday. What's in here? Yeah, those are silver, so I already explored this place. What is this place? Oh right, this is empty. Nothing interesting in here. And I have no idea what is this. Warp Nexus. That's, I think, still birch. Ooh. Looks aggressive. What is this? Some very light place that doesn't seem to have anything special. Well, there is a chest, I think. There was, okay, in here. One chest. Okay, let's go for it. Totem of something. This can go and here. Prismarine crystals. And fishing rod. And up. Right. It's quite nice that I have this portable pet sphere because I can just hide my hippogriff into it and then teleport home. Okay, what is this? This looks promising. This is not promising. Still not the kind of wood I would like. Okay, this is spruce. Is this normal spruce? This is normal spruce. Oh, let's sleep in here. Or a sleeping bag. In here. Spruce. Okay, all of these saplings. And let's go home. I can plant some saplings in here. Do I have bone meal? Freeze. Okay, this goes in here. What is this? Totem of Thorns. Use on land to tornado dash. Okay. So in here, on this for the top, shingles, this, no. It doesn't work. So this can't actually be arbitrary. Shingle. Yeah, this works fine. This doesn't. Maybe it can't be stone. Are there any restrictions in here? Like actually listed? Shingles. It changes too fast to actually see something nice. Wait, what? Gunpowder? Sakura, polished basalt. Polished basalt, so it can be stone. Maybe it depends on a mod. Because this is from... Wait, what's this one? This is from chipped. How about just normal vanilla? Looks like this works fine. So yeah, it is probably mod dependent. Vanilla stuff works fine. Limestone. This is from Quark and it also looks fine. Mason. Let's check cobblestone. Cobblestone bricks. And in here, spruce planks. This works fine. This doesn't work. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't accept blocks from chipped. So what else? Copper shingles. It does accept blocks from Quark. What are some other blocks? There is limestone, this is too bright. This definitely not. Jasper, too light. Deep slate, limestone, tough. This is just from vanilla, so it should work without any problem. Calcite. I don't know, roof out of tuff. This could get annoying to get all those tuff blocks. it can be tough. How about some other options than chipped? Deep slate. Yeah, this is all from chipped. Bridges. Minecraft. Deep slate tiles. I didn't know that there are so many options. Deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles. And deep slate bricks you make out of polished deep slate, cobbled deep slate, cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate, bricks, and tiles. How does it look? Maybe this wouldn't be so bad. It looks like kind of shingly. Like there is a type of shingles that looks like fairly similar. So maybe that would be the option. It is quite wide. It covers like maybe block and a quarter. Okay, how does it look like? It is the same material as the basin here, so maybe it looks too similar. Like from afar, from like very far, it looks kind of like it's just the same stuff on the top and on the bottom. I would like something that's just a bit different. At least a bit different. Okay, so what else is available? And probably not out of deep slate. Tough. This is all from chipped. Some stuff from create. I don't know how it would interact with create. If it accepts stuff from create. Tough bricks. Well, it definitely accepts stuff from Quark. So maybe if there is something nice from Quark, something smaller, doesn't look like there is. What about other stuff? Andesite, again chipped, Minecraft. This is from Create. Cut andesite bricks. How does this look? This is just normal, like 3-piece bricks. I expect that this definitely won't work. Running road. But still, I will at least try this out. On this side, and here, this would be layered from Create. Actually, how does this look like? Not a very clear texture in here. Small andesite bricks. How about this? This is probably too uniform. But at least it's from this mod. So does it work? It doesn't work. So yeah, I will still have to think about something else. And I will have to think about something else. Oh, I can't snooze the ad anymore. So yeah, that's it for today. I will continue on Thursday and think about some other materials on Thursday, and also I will probably start making the dressing gown on Thursday. Hopefully, I should already have the velvet, and there is an ad going on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you on Thursday. Bye.